Alger and Mayo met earlier this season, and Alger won it 6-5. Alger, one of 3 Iowa wrestlers in the finals, and the second of the Penn State wrestlers in the finals, Dan Mayo.
And Alger is a grinder. He is what Iowa stands for in wrestling. He attacks you, he's relentless, and he's always coming. Mayo is more technical. He too is very, very tough. Don't get me wrong, but the Iowa Hawkeye idea of a wrestler is definitely Alger, always coming.
Very quick move there by Mayo of Penn State. It appeared for a moment he was in danger of a takedown, but a quick-footed escape.
So you'll see Alger coming at Mayo the entire time. He will be relentless. What Mayo has to be careful of is not to continually back up, because he might get hit for stalling. And it didn't take very long. He got warned right away.
Lorenzo, his coach, is over talking to one of the mat officials about it.
He's awful quick, but setting the precedent for the match now.
Alger in black, and Mayo is in the blue and white of Penn State. Mayo trying for a knee. But Alger gets away. Mayo again trying to get under, but...
You see, Alger will try to pull him right back to the center. He just wants to keep wrestling. He believes his conditioning is better than anybody.
2 minutes remain in this opening 3-minute period.
That'll be a common ploy, pulling on the head. If you constantly pull on the head, it's going to fatigue your opponent. And what else it will do is cause him to lift his head up in reaction, and that is the best time to attack underneath. What you'll see Alger do now is keep pulling, and one of these times he's going to drop under him and shoot for the legs.
Would you call him a grinder, Jeff? Is that what's...
Oh, and there you see Mayo with a quick shot, unable to capitalize on it, but that's good strategy. Quick little counter. That might keep Alger honest in that continued relentless assault.
Minute 22 remaining in the opening 3-minute period. We had a scoreless opening 3 minutes in the previous match that suddenly just...
There's that quick shot. Alger continually working on that head, and I think Mayo is going to have a sore back in a bit. Mayo backed out of bounds. He's going to have to be careful about that. He's been warned already.
That 6-5 decision went to Alger in their only other previous meeting, as we indicated to you a while ago.
That was in a dual meet between Penn State and Iowa. It's the only time they've met. Mayo can get in on those shots, but Alger's been able to counter him right down, and both times Mayo had good position on those double legs.
Less than a minute remaining in this first 3-minute period. Scoreless so far. Alger in the black, Mayo in the blue and white. Iowa and Penn State. Iowa coach Dan Gable saw his chances for still another NCAA championship go away when Penrith lost the opening match here tonight. In a real upset to Penn State in Martin. 5-4. Well, maybe not that much of an upset, but certainly a
great double leg. He's in on it. He's got to stay in bounds. He was unable to do it. Unable to do it.
14 seconds remain in the first 3-minute period. Gable up. Back down again.
Gable's happy with this wrestler. He knows Alger's a workhorse. And there again, Alger constantly snapping the head of Mayo, and that's going to pay dividends later in the match. Mayo is going to become more and more fatigued as Alger continues that kind of assault.
That's the end of 3 minutes, the opening period. 2 2-minute periods remain.
Going down. Okay, you've been warned for stalling, okay? Green, down.
Penn State will be in the down position. You heard the referee's mic.
Obviously, his strategy is he wants to be on bottom, get to his feet, get that 1-point lead, and then force Alger to continue to come after him.
Easy. Hold it. Set. Come on.
Mayo trying to get an escape.
And there it was.
Did.
Alger's also a takedown man. He enjoys working you on the feet, just working you until you're absolutely exhausted.
1-0 Mayo.
Important to remember again, Mayo has been warned for stalling, and he's still backing up. There's a good shot, but they went out of bounds with it. Alger able to get in on the legs. Mayo's keeping his composure, though. He's not panicking. Great double leg. Mayo comes in quickly and scores.
Takedown for two more for Mayo. That makes it 3-0. And I know that everybody in the crowd isn't an Iowa fan. Jeff Blatnick, boy, there's a lot of blue and white over there that got up en masse and roared their approval of Mayo's wrestling talents.
Coach Lorenzo's done a great job with Penn State. They've been extremely competitive nationally now for the last 3-4 years. And they now bring in their contingent as well as the Iowa and Iowa States and Oklahoma.
An escape by Alger, 3-1. Penn State, Mayo leading. Minute 21 remaining in the second 2-minute period. Off the mat. I gather those are Iowa fans who think that Mayo is stalling.
That's who you hear booing. They don't like to see their opponent back away. And they're very vocal, these Iowa fans. But it's Mayo with the 3-1 lead. And his wrestling right now is doing the talking.
Our telecast is coming to you from Ames, Iowa, the home of Iowa State University.
Mayo has got a tremendous quick penetration step, and he just backed out of bounds, so he's going to have to be extremely careful with that.
But he didn't get a warning. He didn't have a point taken away or anything. He's been warned once.
That's correct, but that's asking for it.
43 seconds remain in period number 2. 3-1. Mayo leads Alger. These are 177-pounders.
Alger's going to have to get in on the legs here. He's just pushing and shoving, and that's not going to be enough. If he continues to drop underneath or snap the head continually, that's good, but just to hook up and push is not. There's a quick shut by, and he's unable to score. Oh, that was so close.
Mayo got away, got off the mat, and the two men went out of bounds, and the crowd half cheering for Mayo, the other half bitter about it, cheering for Alger.
I think the Iowa fans don't like the fact that every time Alger almost has a takedown, Mayo is landing out of bounds.
And escapes without any further warnings or point deductions from the officials. You can see that period number 2 is all but over. 3 seconds. 2. That's it. One more 2-minute period yet to be wrestled. With Penn State leading, Mayo 3-1. Here's the takedown. Another look at it, Jeff.
Well, you can see Mayo with that quick penetration step. He gets inside, the head's in good position. He drives Alger over backwards. Double leg tackle.
Alger in the down position now. He's from Iowa, trailing 3-1.
Go.
Do you anticipate Mayo would let him out of there and give him an escape? Or?
He won't give him the escape. Alger's going to have to earn it. Mayo would rather keep it on the mat, but
he earned it.
He's unable to do that. Now it's going to come down to the takedown battle.
3-2 in favor.
And there it is. Alger backed up once too often.
Now here comes the coach. Lorenzo wants to talk to somebody about it.
I don't know if he's able to do this.
This is a national finals. I want to call it.
Yeah, okay, coach, just let me call it, please. Can I call it?
No, let me explain something to you, and then you can warn me. That's the rules, right?
Yeah.
I want him to.
No. Just talk to me and let's get it over with.
Count the shots. He can't just push us. Pushing is putting the rule book is stalling too. Push.
I know.
Count the legitimate shots because don't take it out of their hands.
Well, what Coach Lorenzo is saying is don't let Alger hook up on Mayo's head and just push. But if Mayo backs up, especially when there's no contact, then he is asking for it. Alger with a double leg takedown knocks him down.
5-3, Alger leads, and the predominantly Iowa crowd really roaring their approval. Minute 32 remaining in the match. Back to the middle of the ring. So the second warning resulted in a tie at 3, and now a takedown by Alger has given Alger and Iowa a 5-3 lead. Mayo in the down position. Penn State.
Well, now it's interesting. Mayo is going to have to carry the action now, but I doubt Alger will even let him. Alger really enjoys trying to grind his opponent. He wants to make it a battle of the wills and break you. That is the Iowa way. Mayo now will have to get an escape, and when he does, I look for him to go back to that double leg that earned him that earlier takedown. It's an awful quick step, and he can do it off of one of Alger's head snaps.
Minute 22 remaining in this, the third period.
And Alger now being able to ride Mayo. This is going to fatigue Mayo a little bit more now. Frustrate him a little bit as well.
Minute 11 remaining. That was great conversation by Coach Rick Lorenzo and the referee.
Yes, it was.
We were able to listen right in on it. 5-3, Mayo leads. Excuse me, 5-3. Mayo trails. Alger leads. Mayo trying to effect an escape. And the Penn State fans are booing.
Well, they see Alger just riding him. They don't want to see Mayo keep getting to his feet and Alger knock him down out of bounds, and then they come back to the center, and all this time is slowly whittling away.
56 seconds remain in the match.
If Mayo gets away, he has to get the takedown to win it. Alger has not been warned for stalling at all, so there's no way he's going to pick up a point somehow. Unless he takes him down. But first, he has to get away. He'll never have that opportunity.
He's hanging, baby.
Okay, now what's happened here is Alger's been warned for stalling. Your obligation in the advantage position is to turn your opponent, not just ride him. And I'll tell you, in this finals, we've seen more stall calls basically than we have all day.
So far, it hasn't hurt Alger, but one more would take a point away or give a point to Mayo. 35 seconds remaining.
Alger's going to have to do something more than just hang there. The Mayo's got to do something to get off his knees. There he's getting to his feet, but broken down again.
23 seconds remaining.
Oh, another stall call against Iowa.
5-4.
Makes it 5-4 now.
23 seconds remain in this match. How about riding time?
Alger has riding time. He can absorb another stall call and still maintain the lead. Personally, I was surprised he didn't let him go and go to his feet. He seems to be the better there. Or at least more comfortable there, but here's able to ride him.
Mayo trying to escape. If he gets away in 12 seconds, it would tie the match. 10 seconds, 9. Mayo
needs a reversal now to tie the match.
Not going to be able to get away.
That's going to do it. Alger's going to win it.
That's it. Alger wins it. Gives Iowa a championship here tonight, but it won't be enough eventually for the team title. We'll be back right after this message. This is Royce Alger of the University of Iowa, the 177-pound NCAA wrestling champion. Started the year at 167, moved to 177. You were a champion a year ago at 167. Why the move?
Well, at first our team was kind of young, and we needed something for team strength. So we moved in a younger wrestler in there, and consequently I moved up.
The match tonight was a tough one, or as tough as you expected, or what?
I knew he was going to be tough. He's a tournament wrestler too. He's placed, high in the tournament last year, and he's a big 77-pounder. And I had to worry about, he's got a lot of strength and he's got a low center of gravity, so I had to make sure I moved him real well to get my positions. I wasn't going to be able just to bull him like I would 67-pounders in the past.
Congratulations to you, Royce. Might be a bit disappointing with the opening match